Renovating a home is great when it's all done, but the actual process can be extremely frustrating. We all know that, and that's why many seniors are staying at the Luther Tower Apartments. 10 News reporter Rena Nakano joins us live downtown after speaking to some residents. Rena, what's the issue?
Well, good evening. The new owners say they want to revamp these apartments, and understandably so, because it's more than 50 years old. But the residents are saying these renovations keep happening one after another. And each time, these seniors, many with limited mobility and resources, are being told to stay in hotels, some saying they've just had enough.
This sink here I can't use. I don't even use because if I brush my teeth or whatever, it'll just clog it up.
This is the studio apartment 76-year-old Robert Evans has called home for the last 11 years. A fantastic location in downtown San Diego, the Luther Tower. His rent, only $436 a month. But he says his experience here has been anything but.
It's been a fight the whole way.
Last November, these low-income senior apartments were sold to new owners. The city approved the sale only if the new owners upgraded all the units by the end of the year. Only problem, residents say the construction has ruined their livelihoods. They say so far, contractors bringing in heavy machinery have broken the old elevators. They've been asked to leave their homes for days at a time for balcony pressure washing.
Unpleasant.
He says he would have left years ago had it not been for financial reasons. And now some residents are being ousted for another week, this time to replace the cabinets.
I wouldn't mind being out if I had someplace else to go. I have no other place to go.
Management sent this letter telling residents they'll be bused from Luther Tower to the Hampton Inn on Beach Street at 5 a.m. Monday so crews can begin their work.
And I can't be back until 5 p.m. 6:25.
Unfortunately, check-in time for the hotel is 4 p.m. That means these seniors potentially have to sit around and wait with their suitcases for up to 11 hours.
And I thought, that's intolerable. They're going to deprive me of my sleep and make me wait 9 or 10 hours until a hotel comes.
Evans was able to talk to management to arrange for an earlier pickup time Sunday instead of Monday. He's since been packing in a rush. 10 News contacted Royal Management. They sent us this statement explaining all the renovations. They also told us, quote, they've been granted immediate access and tomorrow will be the same. I just re-verified with the front desk.
The question is, who do I trust?
And we've since spoken to Mr. Evans and asked him if he was able to get that immediate access. He said, unfortunately, he had to wait about an hour before he was able to check in today. Reporting live in downtown San Diego, I'm Rena Nakano. I'll send it back to you.
It's a process. Rena, thank you. A Starbucks in El Cajon back open tonight after it was shut down because of high levels of carbon monoxide. This happened around 8 this morning on Fletcher Parkway near Navajo Road. A Starbucks employee was actually taken to the hospital for shortness of breath. The fire department, though, could not confirm if it was related to the leak. Golden Bagel and other nearby businesses were also evacuated as a precaution. A family in La Jolla has been reunited with their father on this Father's Day. 87-year-old Stan West back home in La Jolla. His daughter had called us here at 10 News, told us that he'd been missing since yesterday morning. She was worried because he has memory loss. Well, he is safe. They found him in Carmel Valley. And this Father's Day, San Diegans are rallying around the father of a local Marine. Adam Harris says what makes his dad special is always having his back.
He's a great dad. Like as a father, like there's many things that you can fake, but one thing you can't fake is being there.
When disaster struck, Adam wanted to do the same for his dad. So on Tuesday night, Matt Harris lost everything in a fire there in Dallas, including his work truck. Adam couldn't get out to Dallas, so he asked for help. And since Tuesday, this GoFundMe page has raised more than $7,000. Adam says more than 95% of that has been donated by San Diegans.
The love that they've shown me, that I can kind of reciprocate and give it to my dad is just a blessing.
Adam says they have enough to replace that truck and they're working to take care of his dad's other needs. We've posted a link if you'd like to help at our website. Nationwide protests taking place all over the immigration policy separating families at the border. Tonight, the president's former chief of staff is defending the controversial policy, and thousands show up for a Father's Day celebration, but they weren't celebrating dads. The annual event dedicated to mermaids.
A beautiful day to wrap up your weekend. We have more sunshine on the way with temperatures on the way up. I'm tracking that coming up in your 7-day forecast.
Now to the political firestorm over immigration and the forced separation of immigrant parents from their children at the southern border. The Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy is generating strong reaction from both sides. And tonight, the president's former strategist coming to his defense. ABC's Dave Packer has the latest developments.
Across the country, protests and outrage over young children separated from their parents. In El Paso, Texas, Congressman Beto O'Rourke leading this march.
This is all of us. This is America. And so either that is who we are or this is who we are.
In Elizabeth, New Jersey, members of Congress making a surprise inspection at this detention center, demanding to meet with detained asylum seekers.
Today, Father's Day, we spoke to fathers whose children have been ripped from their arms, who have no idea when or if they will see their children again.
Those lawmakers claiming the Trump administration is behaving like thugs and gangsters, calling the president's zero-tolerance policy inhumane and un-American. However, Steve Bannon, the president's former chief strategist, defending his former boss.
We ran on a policy, very simply, stop mass illegal immigration and limit legal immigration, get our sovereignty back. Zero tolerance, it's a crime to come across illegally, and children get separated. I mean, I hate to say it, that's the law.
Nearly 2,000 migrant children have been separated from their families, filling existing facilities, and just this week leading to the opening of tent cities like this one in Tornillo, Texas, near El Paso, where today community members and lawmakers joined together to call for an end to the separation.
We fight for these kids. We fight for their parents.
Yes, yes.
Not just because they are kids, but because this is the story of our country. And no one, no president, no administration is going to take that from us.
The Trump administration says the changes are necessary to deter immigrants from coming here illegally. Dave Packer, ABC News, New York.
At least 5 undocumented immigrants were killed in a car chase involving Border Patrol agents today. Their car was going about 100 miles per hour when it went off the road and flipped several times about 2 hours south of San Antonio. 12 people were tossed from that car. 4 died at the scene. The 5th person died at the hospital. It's not clear right now if those undocumented immigrants where they were from, but the driver is believed to be a U.S. citizen. He was taken into custody. Union Trib will officially have a new owner tomorrow. Dr. Patrick Chong is paying more than $500 million to take control of the UT and the LA Times. Chong is the vice president of an anti-cancer biotech company in Cardiff. He wrote a letter to readers that appeared in today's paper, calling fake news the, quote, cancer of our times. He says the UT and the LA Times will serve as beacons of truth, hope, and inspiration. This is the 5th ownership change for the Union Tribune in less than a decade. Well, it may be Father's Day, but some New Yorkers found something else to celebrate today: mermaids.
Come and get it! Come and get it!
Coney Island Mermaid Parade took place today, and thousands of people showed up to check out the floats, the costumes, and for some, this event has become an annual tradition.
What brings me here is that the creativity is amazing, just the festivities, the happiness, it's the gateway into the summer.
This was the 36th year for that event.
Now, San Diego's most accurate forecast. This is 10 News Pinpoint Weather.
10 News Pinpoint weather anchor Jen De La Cruz joining us now. Yeah, it was kind of gloomy yesterday, but an improvement today for Father's Day.
Yeah, just in time for Father's Day. So anyone who was celebrating outside certainly enjoying all of that sunshine. We saw that marine layer through the early morning hours, but after that, it really did burn off nicely. Taking you live outside right now to our La Jolla sky cam. A couple clouds out there, but overall, mostly sunny skies. Certainly has been a beautiful way to end your weekend. Downtown also looks nice. 68 degrees is your current temperature. Winds out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. Sunset tonight at 7:59. Very late, but we will see summer coming very soon. That will be on Thursday. Hour by hour on the coast, 66 degrees by 7 o'clock, dropping down to 59 degrees through 3 a.m. and then warming up very nicely for tomorrow. We will see more clouds lingering through the early morning hours and then burning off after that. Inland community 67 by 7 o'clock tonight, dropping down to 59 by 3 a.m. and sticking with 59 degrees over the early morning hours and then warming up once again for another nice day for tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, pretty mild on the coast with that marine layer, but afternoon should be pretty nice. 72 degrees, 75 for the inland valleys, 70 for the mountains, and 94 for the deserts. If you're heading to the beach for tomorrow, that marine layer through the early morning, 65 degrees by 9 a.m. After that, a mix of sun and clouds. Our best chance for sunshine will be afternoon. 70 degrees will be your temperature, 71 by 3 p.m. with that sea breeze starting to kick up through the afternoon. Your 3-day temperature trend is averaging your 70 degrees for tomorrow, and it is on the way up. 71 by Tuesday, 73 by Wednesday. Inland communities back in the 80s by the middle of the week. So not only are we going to see more sunshine, those temperatures will be warming. Overall, your headlines pretty mild to start for Monday, so not too warm. After that, though, high pressure will be building and we will see more sunshine, less of that marine layer through the morning, and our temperatures warming up through next weekend. Plenty of sunshine, though, so should be a very nice week ahead. Tonight dropping down to 51 in Alpine, 53 in Ramona, 56 in Poway, 58 for Escondido. Tomorrow, 70s for Oceanside, Fallbrook, Poway, Kearney Mesa, 67 tomorrow in La Jolla, as well as Carlsbad. Your 10 News Pinpoint 7-day forecast, mostly sunny skies for tomorrow, but we will see those temperatures warm.